What is going on, everybody? Scary Spikes here, welcoming you to another edition of Friday Night Magic. This week we're playing a green, white, and black Abzan Lifegain deck. Save that 5 times fast, right? So we've got some lands here. We've got a lone Missionary, Angelic Accord, and a couple of Pelakka Wurms. These seem a little bit heavy, but I really like having this on my opening hand, so we will keep this hand. And we're going to go ahead and start playing one of these. We're going to probably hold off playing the lone Missionary for a while, just because I don't want to exactly give away the idea of the deck. Give as little information as possible to my opponent, my honorable opponent, Swag. How you doing, Swag? Alright. Thanks for coming out, buddy. So, it looks like he's playing red-white. He might be playing some Lifegain as well here. Johnny's Pridemate. Whenever you gain life, you may put a 1/1 counter on a Johnny's Pridemate. Why don't we do that? Then we've got our double white. We don't want to play our lone Missionary yet. And we're probably going to take a little bit of hits at first, but the lone Missionary will help to get us some life. Plus, with the Angelic Accord out, we're going to be able to... My god, he's got another one. We're going to be able to get a 4/4 flying angel when the lone Missionary hits. So I guess the fortunate thing is he's got no life gain right now, so they're just 2/2s, but you never know. Stuff in this game's got a really crazy way of just spiraling out of control very quickly. So we draw into Rescue from the Underworld, which is not very pertinent right now. Let's play this and hope he doesn't have Artifact Destruction. Enchantment Destruction, I'm sorry. It's an enchantment. Really cool art, though. I love this art. It's fantastic. You guys know I always talk about the art. I love the art. It's one of the things that draws me to the things that I do and the things that I like is the artwork. And what is he doing here? He's going to gain some life. He's going to be hitting me for 8 now with the Hall of Triumph. Wow. Well, a pretty aggressive start for Swag. And we're going to be down to 10. So it's about time we gain some life. The problem is we're probably not going to be playing any Pelakka Wurms anytime soon. They cost 7. We've currently just got 5. So we have to hope that our angel will be able to thwart some of this aggro that we're facing, because that's kind of scary. I mean, I know I just got a 4/4 flyer, but this is kind of scary. And I really wish I'd draw into a Seance. Oh man, this guy's all about the pump up, eh? Look at this. Pairing out of the New Dawns. If you guys watched the other edition of Friday Night Magic that I did, I think it was a week or two ago, I was talking about this card. It's a very good card. I believe it was last week actually. It was green-white tokens. Are we just block and kill one of them? Is it worth it? Man, I don't know if I should. I really don't know if I should. We've got this, and then I guess we can hold on to the angel for now. So let's just block this. We'll take 5, bringing us back down to 9. You know what? I might as well just kill one of his guys. Just double block. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the order blockers automatically thing. Sorry, I said that wrong. He's got it off. No, he's got it on. I'm sorry, because the blockers were ordered automatically. So okay, so we're gonna play this. We're gonna get our lone Missionary back. That's probably one of the only ways we're gonna survive. So if he attacks again, at least we'll be able to double block. We'll go back up to 13. Staying alive, staying alive. I don't know for how long though. I don't know, we'll see. What do you have? Red and white. Yeah, well that's a thing. He's gonna kill our token. The thing is though, it kinda sucks to waste something. Let's block the 5. It sucks to waste something like a Banefire on a token, because there's more where that came from, right? I mean, if I draw something nice before he beats the ever-living crap out of me, then who knows? Maybe, oh, we got another land. That's not going to help, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have to play that on turn 8. Well, 2 turns from now. At least we do have a blocker, so we'll probably take another 3 unless he's got some more pump up. I'm not too worried about the wall. I mean, this thing can't attack anyway. It's got defender. So we'll block the 5. We'll take the 3. We will not block the 5. Oh! So he's just going to do... I thought he was going to kill this guy. Well, he might just have a shock and then he just wins. Does he have a shock? God, I really need to draw a basic land next turn. I have to. If I don't, I'm going to lose the game. I'm going to lose the game. I'm at 4. You could, like, I don't know, double shock me? Skull crack me and shock me? Okay, well, it's not as bad as losing the game. I guess it's a little bit better than losing a game to get a lone missionary. Play this land. This will hopefully tide us over. So we're stalling, which is good. Stalling is good. But winning is better. So I hope that we just don't die here. Oh god. Yeah, we will have no choice but the chump block. This is getting dangerous. As long as we can get these Pelakka worms out, though, I'll be happy. And then we can rescue one of our worms when it dies, bring it back, gain another 7 life, draw a card if it dies. Oh, this is crazy. And he's got two 3/3 flyers in the air as well. He thinks I should... I don't know, I think I'm at 8. I can stand to take... he's being a little bit more careful now. Is he just gonna wait? I don't know, he could force me to block, but I guess he's starting to understand how this deck works. Come on, Swag, what are you doing here, buddy? Okay. I don't want to double block. So I'll just block with that. So we block the 6. We have 1/4/4. That we can block one of his Squadron Hawks with. What's he doing? I don't think he understands quite how that works. Okay. It's Pelakka Worm time. So we're going to play that. We're going to gain 7 life. We're not going to attack. So we're back up to 15, so a little bit more cushy. And now we've got another 4/4, which is good. So we've got enough blockers for his flyers. We've got a nice big chunky blocker for his 6/6. Mind you, it could get bigger. But at least now we stave off this attack. So now we have a chance to stabilize. Now we play another Pelakka Worm. And suddenly we're doing very well for ourselves. So now we're at 22. And I don't know if I should attack. I think it's still not a great idea to attack. So let's not attack. So we're going to make another one of those. So now we're pretty much evenly matched. We've got 5, he's got 5. And we've got enough power that we can effectively block anything, even if you get something trample, which I don't know if you can do with red and white, but we always have to keep that in mind. Oh, sweet Jesus. Do we play this right now? Do we play that? I almost just... I mean, this gets us another angel in play. And it's the same amount of power as playing this. Meanwhile, if we play that, we could play... We could get something like a Griselbrand. Or even better, we can get... Why don't we do this, actually? Because we're at 22 life, it should be enough. Instead of getting Griselbrand, which I can't cast right now anyway, I'm going to get... Not another Pelakka Worm. Should I get that? What do I have in my graveyard? Oh man, I should have checked my graveyard. I almost want to grab a Seance here. but you know what? Let's grab another Runescar Demon. Because then he's going to be able to fetch stuff for us as well. In this case, I think I'm okay to swing with 2 of these. Maybe force some blocks, or maybe he'll just let it go through and he'll swing with everything next turn. The reason why I got this is not just to get another one of these in hand, but also because I want to be able to have a lot of beefy creatures. Now, he is running white, so... Okay, they're just replaced by the AI. He is running white, so there's a chance that he's running Planar Cleansing, but he would have played it by now. And so we'll just get another one. And I think at this point I'm going to get a Doubling Season. And then we're going to go to combat, and we're just going to attack with everything. Because if he doesn't block at this point, he's dead. Mind you, we're playing against the AI now. So effectively, we just clear his board here, draw land, we'll play our land for turn, and we'll pass the turn. Unfortunately, that Brimaz is not going to save him now. It's a good card. Don't get me wrong, it's a great card. Making cats is fantastic, but making cats that aren't going to help you win the game this late is not as fantastic. So, let's play that. I'm just playing this pre-combat at this point because I'm so well set up that it doesn't matter how much information he's got, and he's not even a he anymore. Swag is gone. Swag is gone, everybody. He's left, so we're just gonna swing with everything and win the game. Fantastic. Alright, moving on to game number 2. As soon as he's done blocking. Come on now. Is this really necessary? Alright, next game. Alrighty, we're back for game 2 here. And this looks like a pretty good hand. Not bad at all, actually. So we'll keep this. We've got a Lone Missionary, Satyr Wayfinder, Wall of Omens, which is pretty sweet, and our Pelakka Wurm as well. I guess we've got a good mix of green and white, but we'll start it off with that. I actually meant to play the Golgari Guildgate, but that's okay. We'll be able to fix our mana. We're not going to really be playing anything in the first few turns, which is sort of the goal of this deck. Just make them guess until the last possible moment where we make 16 tokens and win the game, you know. This deck is all about subtlety. That's what it does. It plays dead for about the first 20 or so turns, and then it swings back with 20 tokens that are each 4/4 and flying. So he's got some kind of dredge deck here, looks like. The Elvish Pioneer, of course, letting him play another card, another land card, out of his hand. I don't know, it's pretty sweet. I mean, it's a good card. It lets you put more stuff. It accelerates your land base a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like it really depletes your hand quickly, especially if you've got more than one of them. So, but I guess that really doesn't matter with the green. Yeah, let's see. Throws down a Cultivate. But little does he know, we've got some dredge of our own in this deck. And it's fantastic, if I do say so myself. Especially Seance. Seance is such a good card. It just does stupid things, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I love cards that do stupid things. So look at this, Lone Missionaries again. We get the Missionary twins here, just like we did in the last game. So let's play that, just so we can block his guy. Anything you... I mean, even if you play something like, you know, a 2/2 or a 3/3 or something troublesome, we can at least block it, buy ourselves a little bit of time. Rescue from the Underworld is pretty sweet. I really like this card. Nice is that it's an instant as well. You can play it at the beginning of his end step, and just everything happens on the beginning of your turn on your upkeep. So he's going to draw a card with Elvish Visionary. I don't know if he's got anything else in his hand for double black, but you never know. Okay, he's going to play land. Another Elvish Visionary, okay. He's fishing. He's fishing for something, I don't know. Come on. Hit me! Oh, we draw a Seance. That's fantastic. I think we're going to... we don't have the double white, do we? That's annoying. Okay, well... let's play that, dude. Start getting some stuff in the graveyard for... God, please don't tell me it's going to be a... Okay. I was kind of looking forward to having... These guys are okay in the graveyard. I was kind of hoping to get a Plains with this. But that's okay. We're not going to play anything else. Again, I don't want to really give away the whole idea of this deck until I absolutely have to. Last game was kind of tough because we didn't get those Angelic Accords until later, but then we've got another one. And we've got a doubling season on top of that, which is, you know, 4 tokens a turn. That's crazy. I would rage quit too, I'm not going to lie. I'd be flipping tables and losing my shit, so... He's going to skip his attack. Might as well. He's probably got a Beastmaster Ascension somewhere in there. I wouldn't be surprised. This big-ass elf ball. Oh, we can do this too. What do we have in our graveyard? I don't know if I want to bring the Satyr Wayfinder back with this. It seems kind of like a little too costly. But, I don't know. I mean, we do have a Seance. Do we just gain some life right now? He's not really attacking us. But if he does have a Beastmaster Ascension, that might be a problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pelakka Wurm is 7. So we're 2 away from Pelakka Wurm, and we're also 2 away from that. Why the hell not? Let's just play 1. Sorry guys, I mean it's not a mortgage decision, I know, but we're not gonna attack. Okay. So, what do you got for us? Spin break? Yeah, spin break. Well, that's an easier name to pronounce than the last one. Thank you. See, people listen. It just warms my heart. Ah. This card really makes me want to swear. But I'm too lazy to go in my YouTube channel settings and change it to a mature audience, so I'm just not going to swear this time. And... Well, my idea is we can search for lands with him, or we can get a draw card with this if we bring it back. So I think I'm gonna sack that. God, there's just no planes. No planes. Now if I play this, will I have enough to play that? I will not. So I'm going to pass the turn. So the idea here is if he decides to attack with his big fatty, we're gonna block. But before damage resolves, we're going to play this, sack this to this, and have both of them come back. Oh, sweet Jesus. I'm pretty sure the game is going to be over here, guys. This is, Craterhoof is pretty serious business. I just don't know that we're going to... Like, he's going to hit us for a lot. So, and it all has trample too. So we stand to take... Oh, I think this is game. Yeah, we're definitely going to lose here. This is going to be 21, 27, 30, yeah, just... Damn! Craterhoof! Let's move on to the next game. Alright, so our third and final game here against Airborne Soldier. Thank you for having an easy name to read. You guys really listen, not just, that means a lot. That means a lot. I'm going to keep this hand. I mean, we only have the 1 white source, but hopefully we'll draw something. At least we'll be able to play these. God, is everybody playing this deck today? What is going on? Like, if you're gonna play a Craterhoof, okay, well it's green-red. I don't know. Could be Smash and Burn. Hey, there's our second white source. Let's play that. I think I'm gonna play this. I don't know. Depends what we draw. I mean, if we draw another basic land, I'm just going to play the basics first so we can pump out the these guys and we can pump out the Seances. But for now, we're going to block this 1 damage with our face. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's got some kind of something. Let's do that. We didn't draw another basic land, but at least... Say what? Oh yeah, the card draw. That's right. I was wondering, what the hell just happened there? Why did I draw a card? That's because I'm an idiot and I don't know. Oh, young Pyromancer. Really? Well, it's no Crater Hoof Behemoth, but Jesus. Is it really necessary? This guy came out in the Free Monsters booster pack that was released by Wizards of the Coast not too long ago. Pretty sweet, just to get a bunch of free foil cards. Not too bad. And the fact that young Pyro's in there makes me pretty happy. Okay, well, don't we have anything pertinent to play? Griselbrand. I think this time we're going to try to make sure we have all our black sources. So, let's just play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we'll play this. I love that these things they're big walls, but they cantrip as well, which means they replace themselves when they come into the battlefield. Pelakka Wurm, excellent. Now, as long as he doesn't have a Crater Hoof. Sweet mother of God. That card is something else. In fact, I think I have a deck with Crater Hoof Behemoth in it. It's a dredge deck as well. It's green black, and it's stupid. I mean, you get a bunch of lands, you play a bunch of little elves, and then you crush in with massive 6/6 elves. It's ridiculous. I've got some PTSD. You know what? I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I don't want to talk about it. So let's just do this. This is what matters. I'm gonna wake up screaming about Crater Hoof, man. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. So, does he have any spells? It's not pumping anything out yet. I'm not too concerned. I mean, worst case scenario, we can just board wipe if we get it. What shall we do here? We've got 4. We can play the Seance, which would be pretty sweet. I think I'm gonna do that. So let's just play the black source, because honestly it doesn't matter, and at least we know now we have 4 black sources, so as long as we can make our way up to this grossly... I don't even know what to call this. This is a mess. That's a lot of mana. But anyway, let's play our Seance. So at the beginning of each upkeep... Sorry, is it upkeep? End step. No, upkeep. At the beginning of each upkeep, so on his upkeep, we'd be able to get something back from the graveyard. And we don't have any. He's going to cultivate, make a token with his Pyromancer. That's fine. That's cool, bro. Just don't play Crater Hoof. Like, don't play Crater Hoof and we're good. We're friends. Best of friends. What's he going to do? Shock? What? Really? I got Seance, dude. It's gonna double shock just to make tokens, I guess. I don't know. Seems like a bit of a waste to me. I mean... Guess I'll block this guy. Wow. Wow, 2 shocks, eh? 2 shocks. Okay, so the cool thing is now this is going to come back because of Seance. We're going to draw a card. So basically he just paid 2 mana to play 2 spells, to make 2 tokens, to let me draw 1 extra card. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. I'll take it. Now... We've got a full hand too, which is great. And nothing but basic, so we can just keep plopping these things down. Eventually Griselbrand is just going to come out and just wreck shit. So, I am a little bit worried. I mean, if he's got some kind of mass pump up, like at this point he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, if he gets another token out and he plays something like Beastmaster Ascension, I'm screwed. I'm absolutely screwed. Because there's no way I can, you know, I mean I can gain a bunch of life later, but that's later. He's going to ground assault, that's fine. I just keep getting rid of my stuff. It's fine. I don't mind. I'll take a little bit of damage and then just make 20 tokens in a few turns and just crush in. So I like this kind of deck though. I like the way that he's playing this because, you know, eventually he's trying to overpower me with tokens, and I do play tokens decks in real life as well, Paper Magic. So I know that with a good build they're pretty effective, but the problem is a single board wipe. You know, a big creature, and that's it, and you're screwed. Like, there's nothing you can do. So the reason why I like my Abzan Lifegain with the token sub theme with the Seance is because, yeah, it takes more time to set up. Yeah, it's a little bit more draw dependent, but if you can make it work, it's insane. So it's somewhat of a glass cannon, I guess we could say. It does a lot of damage. It's got a lot of potential to do a lot of damage, but it can be shut down early, especially with ramp decks. I mean, like you guys saw last game, Craterhoof just destroyed me, and there's nothing I could do. So he's gonna hit me for 5, 6, 7, 8. Why would he do that? I'm just gonna block his dude. Okay. So he's gonna make him a 5-4. And my dude's still a 7-7. What are you gonna do? Shock it? Go ahead. Can you shock it, please? Okay. So this kind of sucks. I mean, we just drew into our Angelic Accord. Unfortunately, the Seance... Wait a minute. We actually don't have to bring him back. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave him there. I'm not going to bring him back. I'm going to play this. I know. I saw that. I could have played that, but trust me. Just trust me. Okay? And we can Treasured Find here as well. But I don't know if I want to do that, especially since Seance... Well, we could. No, because on his upkeep, Seance is going to go off, and we're going to get a 7/7 temporarily. We're going to gain an extra 7 life, but we're also going to get a 4/4 Angel, which is going to be good. We can start smacking him with that. So let's just pass the turn, and we'll see what he does. Yeah, on his upkeep, we're going to bring this back, and at this point, he can swing with as many tokens as he wants. I'm quite fine with that. We're going to go back up to 20. And at least we'll have a blocker for this turn, so if he, you know, we can, I don't know. It's a stupid trade, 7 versus 1, to kill a token with a 7/7, but this guy's going to be exiled soon anyway. You might as well block. So we're going to take 5, 6, 5. We took 5. What does he have? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What he doesn't know is we're going to start making a lot of these. Alright. And guess what? A Griselbrand, baby. Passing the turn. I didn't think I was actually going to get this guy out. I don't know why I didn't attack. Well, I guess I don't want to swing into his 5/5, but it's fine. So... Oh man, Griselbrand's so good. And if he dies... Why is he swinging for, though? We're just going to block. I'm going to gain 7 life off of Griselbrand. What, is he going to pump him up? It's fine if he does. Yeah, it's okay. Because we've got a way to bring Griselbrand back, and at least we're still going to be doing the damage. Does he have first strike? Oh, he does have first strike. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, I don't know how many of those ogres he can have. I mean, he's got 2. And they're rares, so he's not going to be blood rushing anymore. Sweet. We're not going to bring Griselbrand back. So we're going to draw. We're going to do that. Now we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Griselbrand would cost us 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just got to make sure we have 4 block. So what we're going to do is we're going to Treasured Find. Do we have 4 black? So we've got, yeah, we've got 2 of those and 2 of those. That's fine. So we're going to do that. Okay. We're going to bring Griselbrand back. And we're going to play Griselbrand. Nice. I guess he wasn't expecting that, huh? We might as well hit him for 4. Just start doing some damage. Oh, I hope he doesn't have any crazy removal or something. Like another ground assault would suck right now. And this would put us at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'd put us at 2. I think I gotta start playing these guys. Well, this guy. Sorry, that's not a guy. Just to get stuff in the graveyard. So clearly... Oh, he's going to attack. Obviously not with his 5/5. Yeah, so he's out of Blood Rush options. So we're going to be taking 1, 2, 3, but we're going to be gaining 7. So we're a net loss of 3. And yeah, this is cool. Every time we block with a Griselbrand, now we get another one of those. So we'll play that, and let's play this. And as if our hand is not... Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. You guys know what's coming, right? Oh, man. This is where it gets fun. I don't want to get too cocky, but yeah. I was gonna say I think we're gonna win this game, guys, but I didn't want to get too cocky. Then, just as I'm about to say that, he leaves the game. He's replaced by AI. So there you go. He's gonna block our 4/4 with his 5/5. Doesn't matter. We gain 7 health. We'll pass the turn. Make another 2 angels. Oh man, this is so good, guys. This is so good. Let's get the lone missionary out. Gain some more health just in case he's got stupid tricks. Up to 30 health, guys, just like that. See, there's another dragon. I was afraid that he would have something like, what is that spell? I don't know if you guys might be able to help me out with this one. I can't quite think of it. It's like the first card that shows up when you're going through all of your red cards. It's the one that's red X, and it's pretty much a burn spell to your face, but you can pump it up as many times as you like. So let's play this guy. Good old Runescar Demon. Get 2 of them. Get the search twice. You know what? Might as well have some fun, right? Oh, this is so good. Let's get another Runescar Demon, okay? Oh man, I love this deck. I really love this deck. I'll play another Runescar Demon. Oh man, 3 Runescar Demons on the battlefield. I didn't think I'd ever see the day. Why don't we get... why not? No, you know what? What don't we get? Treasured Find? No, Treasured Find's not gonna matter. Let's just get another one of these. To be honest, I don't think anything's going to matter at this point. Just attack. Well, that's gonna do it, guys. Stay tuned for the deck tech. Alrighty, guys. So this is going to be the deck tech for Abzan Lifegain, the deck we just played. As you can see, it has the ability of overpowering very, very quickly in the mid to late game. It also has the ability to lose terribly to Ramp and Craterhoof and all of those big green dudes, which I will never speak of again. So without further ado, we've got our Wall of Omens here, 3 of those to draw some cards and I guess push away some early attackers, which is always pretty good. One of our key cards in this deck, which interacts very, very well with Angelic Accord, is Lone Missionary, who gains us 4 life when he comes into the battlefield. It's a 2/1, 4 of those. Seance is another great card that interacts with this and really a lot of other cards in this deck. So Seance, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile the card, a target creature card from your graveyard. If you do, you put a token of that, except it's also a spirit in addition to its other types onto the battlefield. And then at the beginning of the next end step, you exile it. So it comes in for a turn, both on your turn and both on your opponent's turn. So if you've got Angelic Accord out, and you've played one of these guys and it gets burned or something like that, if you've got a Seance out, and it just brings it back for you. And the important thing to note is you don't have to bring them back. You have a choice. It's a May ability, right? So you have a choice, and in our last game you probably saw that, you know, I didn't want to bring back the guy that I wanted to get back with Treasured Find, otherwise he'd just come back as a token and then he'd be exiled, so it kind of sucks, especially for a mythic rare. Then we've got Angelic Accord. It's a nice 4-drop enchantment, which is pretty cool because a lot of people, I guess in this meta, they don't play a lot of enchantment removal, but there's certainly some in the game. At the beginning of each upkeep, or end step rather, if you gained 4 or more life this turn, you put a 4/4 white angel creature token onto the battlefield with flying. Planar Cleansing, pretty self-explanatory, 2 of those to deal with some big threats, as we did in some of the earlier games today. Necromancer's Assistant for 3 mana is a 3/1. Not a bad little beat stick in the early game, but the important thing is he puts stuff in your graveyard that you can then fish out with Seance. so that's pretty sweet. You can also get it out with Treasured Find. This card we didn't really use too much today. Rescue from the Underworld. It's a pretty good card. It's something that if you know someone's going to kill something or burn something or board wipe or whatever, you can not only get something back from your graveyard by sacrificing the creature that would have died anyway, but the sacrificed creature comes back as well, which is pretty sweet. 2 Runescarred Demons, like any deck that runs black, should really not be without them. They're fantastic. They're a 6/6 flyer, and if that wasn't good enough, they let you fetch, which is great. Another great card, Griselbrand. I think this guy is banned in a couple of formats in Paper Magic. I think he's banned in EDH as well, actually, and maybe even Legacy. I'm not sure. But then again, Legacy doesn't really play anything with this much mana, so this is atrocious still. You're like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana for a 7/7, but he's got Flying, Lifelink, pay 7 life, draw 7 cards. Yeah, crazy. Satya Wayfinder, pretty sweet. We've got 4 of those in the deck. Again, he's kind of like the Necromancer's Assistant. He puts stuff in the graveyard, but the added benefit is he gives us some land as well, which is pretty good. This card is absolutely insane. Doubling Season for 5. Basically, whenever you make a token, you make double those tokens, and whenever you put a counter on something, you get double those counters. It gets ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous in this deck. There's a lot of synergy. And then we've got our Pelakka Wurm for 7 mana. He's a 7/7 trample. When he comes in, gains 7 life. When he dies, you draw a card. So, pretty good. I mean, probably one of the best cantrips that I can think of. Just a guy that replaces himself when he dies, and he does something cool when he comes in. So we've got 3 of those. And of course our Treasured Finds, which are really, really useful. If you don't want to get something out with a Seance, you want to actually have it in your hand instead, Treasured Find is great. If something gets killed, Treasure Find is great. If someone plays a board wipe, Treasured Find is great. It's just a great card. So that's going to do it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If I missed anything, or is there any, there's any combos or strategies that I didn't think of that you've had success with, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I hope you subscribe, because that's really been the one thing that's been motivating me quite a bit. So please do subscribe, hit the like button, or the thumbs up button, I guess now it is, and make sure to share the video with your friends. And join me next Friday for another episode of Friday Night Magic. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.